How to learn German fast, beginner tips. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to learn German fast. I'm going to be giving you the tips that are really beginner friendly, like coming from someone who really did not start from the foundation of going to school. I said learning on my own and I passed my B1. Like if I can make it, you can also make it. So these are the tips that I used and I just want to share with you so that you can also go ahead and start speaking your German so easily. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacinta. On this channel, I talk about my life experiences here in Germany. I share content about tips about Germany, how you can move to Germany, how you can learn German, anything concerning German. Today we're talking about something super important on how you can learn German fast, especially as a beginner. I know learning German can be very overwhelming at first. It can sound like it's a story that has got no ending. A lot of people complain about how German is so difficult, but with these tips, it's just going to make your life easier on how to learn German. So let's jump into it and let me give you the tips that can make your life easier to learn German faster. Learning German really opens a lot of opportunities, especially if you want to come and live in Germany or maybe Belgium and some other parts of Europe where they speak German. It's just like going to make your life easier, especially if you're living in Germany. Or maybe you've got school coming through or just an expert, you want to go and work or anything like that. German is just a must to learn. So before you start learning any language, it does not matter which language, you first need to ask yourself the reason why you want to learn that language. Like, is it because of you going to school? Is it because you want to go and work? Like, that answer is going to motivate you to put up all that effort to learn that new language. Or maybe you just want to do it for fun. It's also a good reason, but you need to ask yourself that question, why do I want to learn this language? And then it's going to flow from there. You need to discipline yourself. What do I mean by that? You really need to create time to learn a language. It does not matter whether you're going to school or you're learning it at home. You just need to put in time. And how you can do that, you can firstly start by that phone that you use, or maybe the social media, because we look at social media almost every minute. So social media, change the language to German. Your phone, change your phone to German. I know it won't be easy, but those are the first steps that you need to take so that every single day you're going to learn a new word. Once you just open your phone, you go to social media, you are going to learn something new. You can also start by going to your Netflix and just watching the German movies. Or you can go to Amazon or any platform that has got movies. Go ahead and watch the movies in German. You can go ahead and also listen to the podcast, also the podcast or music, which is in German. Music is really a big way on how to learn German so quickly. You should also consider enrolling yourself into a school. It can be an online school or a course that you can go into the class, attending actively, and you're going to help yourself to learn the language. Why do I say that? Really going to school, finding a school for yourself is just the fundamental foundation. Especially if you're doing the beginner, like from A1 and A2, you really need that foundation, like to go and learn those basics, especially the grammar. Once you go to that school, they're going to teach you, like from beginning, you're going to have this foundation, and like when you start learning on yourself, there's some things that you might miss, but when you go to school, they're really like going to train you from the very beginning to start that foundation. Learn basic phrases before grammar. Grammar can be so bulky and so complicated, so make sure first you start learning basic phrases. That is going to make it easy before you go into grammar, because grammar can be so complicated. And when you're just starting on, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with grammar. You don't want the hard part, but you can just start easily and just put some time in it. Like you can do every day 30 minutes. Just tell yourself, I'm going to learn new phrases. There are a lot of apps on Android or Apple where you can just get that app like Quizlet. You can go ahead and get that app. Once you just open your phone, you're going to learn every day something new, a new word, which is going to make you memorize easily a lot of words. The simple things that you can learn when you're just starting as a beginner. So you need to memorize the easy, like the everyday words that we use, like how to greet someone. Hallo, wie geht es dir? Wie geht's? Mein Name ist, ich hatte gerne. Können Sie das wiederholen? Woher kommen Sie? Ich koche, ich liebe, like those easy German words which are not really complicated, and you're going to memorize those things and they're going to make like a foundation. As you are going to school, you can also make sure, because learning the language is also on you, so you do not just leave it into the school to do everything for you. This is where now it comes in with self-learning. What do I mean by that? You can go ahead to YouTube. YouTube has got a lot of channels that really is going to help you. Like if you're just starting, you can go with Learn German. This is the channel that I used when I just started learning German. Believe me, it makes it so easy, because they're just like going to give you those phrases and sentences which you really need when you're just beginning. You can also go ahead and check the other YouTube channel, which is called Easy German. Like they make things so easily and they speak slowly, and like the day-to-day life where the Germans really speak so fast. And finally, this I really recommend. This is where I started also. It's called Nicovec. They've got a YouTube channel. They also have a website, so you go ahead and check those out. So Nicovec is like a story about this guy who was like lost from Spain and came into Germany, and he lost his bag. I really love that story. Like it really teaches you a lot on how to hear, how to speak, how to write. Everything just like going to come, and they're also like going to be giving you exercises. That is if you're going to use the website, but for the YouTube, yeah, like going to be listening to that story, and it just makes it easy because they're also like going to be putting subtitles for you, like just to follow the story. It's so easy like to learn. Speak from day one, even if it's bad, like just start speaking. I know we are normally not confident, like when we just start learning the language, we're always saying like, it's not good enough, no one is going to understand me. But believe me, from day one, just start speaking. Even if it's bad, someone is going to like understand you. You can speak slowly. It's like really going to train you on how to speak. So like what you can do about speaking, you can also like start with yourself, like talk to yourself. For example, when you're cooking, you start speaking to yourself. For example, like when you're cooking, you can easily go like, ich schneide die Zwiebel, heute koche ich Reis. Just talk to yourself. Like just start from the kitchen, like thinking about whatever you're going to do, like in German, is like really going to make it easy for you. Like make it fun. Don't take it so seriously. Like make it fun from the beginning, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself when you're just starting to learn the language. Because believe me, if you just start with the grammar and wanting everything to be perfect, it's like really going to be hard for you, and it's just like going to be thinking, am I right? Am I wrong? And you don't want that. When you're just starting, you want to go easy on yourself. Learn words that are really useful. Like there are a lot of words in German which maybe in your lifetime like you will never use. Like when you're just beginning, start with the easy words, like for example Tisch, Bett, gehen, machen, Badewanne, Toilette. Like if you speak English, you're going to find like a lot of words are like also in German. Like they just try like to change them in one way or another. Like communication, in German they say Kommunikation, motivation, Motivation. So there are a lot of words that you're going to find to say, okay, it makes it easy if you're an English speaker, but that does not really put away other people. Like just try by all means like to learn the easy words at the beginning, and it's going to like make it easy for you like to just learn the language. On talking, you can also like use another partner. If you are like into your German class, you can have a partner that you can talk to, or maybe someone who's like ahead of you, like a class which is ahead. You can also use tandem, like to find a partner that you can speak to, like a speaking partner, and you're going to learn the language together. Finally, you need to learn the German with the German natives. Like if you learn with a native, they're going to like control you on your mistakes. I know most cases it's really hard to find a native speaker. This is where now I come in and say you're going to find partners like in tandem or using ChatGPT so that they can like correct you when you're wrong. I know in terms like if you're back home, you're not in Germany, you're in another country, you can use those apps to help you like to speak. Just make it easy, have fun with it. Like try to talk to someone, like I say, try to talk to someone. If you're in Germany and you're trying, really people really appreciate it when you're like trying your best like to speak, even if it's not perfect. Even me, I started like from nowhere. I was just like talking even though I knew it was so bad, but with time it gets better. Believe me, once you just come to the country, you're going to be thinking it's the hardest thing on earth, but with time it gets better. As for me, when I was just like starting, it was horror, and with time it got better. This is why I'm telling you, I'm talking from experience. Really, it comes with time. Let me know in the comment section, like on what level are you like learning the German language, and what is your favorite phase? For me, it is genau. So that was my favorite word, like when I just started. So those are the tips that I had for you. Hope it helped you in one or another, and if it did, please not forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you've not yet subscribed, please not forget to subscribe. I'm going to see you in the next video. Ciao.